All right, let's get the reorg meeting start. I'd like to stand and open up with a moment of silence and the Pledge of Allegiance of the flag, please. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Madam Secretary, can you please take the roll?
Okay, holdover members first. Ms. Metzler? Here. Mr. Norris?
Here.
Re-elected members. Ms. Daugherty? Here. Mr. Hoffman? Here. Mr. Zimmerman?
Here.
Newly elected members, please say here from the audience. Mr. Fox? Here. Ms. Guilford? Here. Mr. Rossi? Here. Mr. Trotty? Here. 9 present, 0 absent.
All right, now we'll do the election for the temporary president, and this is a weird situation in that we only have 2 holdover board members, and it has to be one of me. So I nominate Joellen Metzler to be the temporary president, and I vote yes.
Okay, sounds good. I will begin by reading the list of holdover directors into the minutes. We have Brian Norris, from Region 1, term expiration 2027. Joellen Metzler, Region 2, expiration 2027. The list of re-elected board members are Michael Hoffman from Region 1, term expires 2027. Jerry Zimmerman, Region 2, term expires 2029. Donna Doherty, Region 3, term expires 2029. Finally, we have the list of newly elected board members. That's Alex Trotty from Region 1, term expires 2027. Carrie Guilford, Region 2, term expires 2029. We have Peter Rossi, Region 3, term expires 2027, and Brian Fox from Region 3, with term expiring 2029. The regions for Octorara are composed of Region 1, which is Ackland Borough, the Borough of Christiana, Lancaster County, Parksburg North, and West Sadsbury Township. Region 2 is Sadsbury Township, Lancaster County, West Fallowfield Township, and Region 3 is Highland Township and Londonderry Township.
And Parksburg South.
Oh, and Parksburg South. Sorry about that. Will the re-elected and newly elected board directors please come forward to be sworn in by Judge Gill? Yes, to the table in the center.
That side. She'll stand on the other side, you stand right there.
Good evening, everyone.
Oh, is it?
And the Constitution
of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and that I will discharge the duties
and that I will discharge the duties
of School Board Director
for the Octorara Area School District with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, and Alex Trotty? Hello. Hi. Left hand on the Bible, raise your right, and repeat after me, please. I,
I,
Alex Trotty,
Alex Trotty,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey,
obey,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States of America
of the United States of America
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and that I will discharge the duties
and I will discharge the duties
of School Board Director
of School Board Director
for the Octorara Area School District
for the Octorara Area School District
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Give that to Jill and she'll have it. Okay. And then I think from Region 2, Carrie, is it Guilford? Yep. Perfect. Repeat after me, please. I
I,
state your name.
Carrie Guilford,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey,
obey,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the
of
Constitution
the United States of America
of the United States of America
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and that I will discharge the duties
and that I would discharge the duties
of School Board Director
of School Board Director
for the Octorara Area School District
for the Octorara Area School District
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jill. Thank you. All right, and Jerry Zimmerman, who opened the door for me. Thank you.
I thought it was going to be last.
Thank you very much. Repeat after me, please. I
I,
state your name.
Jerry Zimmerman,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey,
obey,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States of America
of the United States of America
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
and that I will discharge
And I will discharge
the duties
the duties
of School Board Director
of School Board Director
for the Octorara Area School District
for the Octorara Area School District
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Region 3, Peter Rossi. Hello.
Hello.
Raise your right hand for me and repeat after me, please. I
I,
state your name.
Peter Rossi,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey,
obey,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United
the
States of
Uni-
America
of the United States of America
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and that I will discharge
and that I will discharge
the duties
the duties
of School Board Director
of School Board Director
for the Octorara Area School District
for the Octorara Area School District
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations. Dr. Jill, thank you. Okay, and Donna Doherty. Hello.
We meet again.
Repeat after me, please. I
I,
state your name.
Donna Doherty,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey,
obey,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States of America
of the United States of America
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and that I will discharge the duties
and I will discharge the duties
of School Board Director
of School Board Director
for the Octorara Area School District
for the Octorara Area School District
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Everybody needs to sign it, okay? Thank you. Okay, and last but not least.
Heard it a lot, but you still better take me through it.
Oh, absolutely. Raise your right hand. Repeat after me.
Yep.
I
I,
state your name.
Brian Fox,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey,
obey,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States of America
of the United States of America
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and that I will discharge the duties
and I will discharge the duties
of School Board Director
of School Board Director
for Octorara Area School District
for Octorara Area School District
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
There you go. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. And good luck with your retirement.
Thank you so much. Thank you. There you go.
Thanks.
Thank you.
While Brian's signing, I am going to present Judge Gill with some flowers. Judge Gill has been doing this since 2006 when she was elected district judge. She's retiring, and we appreciate everything she's done for us over the years. It's been a pleasure to serve the community in this capacity. It's been a blessing to me, so thank you very much. Thank you, that's very sweet. Thank you. One more. Oh, you did that. That's yours.
Thank you very much, Judge Gill. And while we wait for Jill to come back, I want to give a warm welcome to all of you. It's great to have you all around the table. Thank you. At this time, I will ask for nominations for board president. Do we have any nominations?
I'd like to nominate Brian Norris.
Ditto, I would like to nominate Brian Norris.
Okay. Thank you. Are there any other nominations? All those in favor of Brian Norris as board president, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Then it carries. We have Brian Norris as our board president. Thank you.
Thank you. Briefly, I'm ecstatic about the combination of experience and newness that we have at this table and the diverse backgrounds and occupation. And so I think we have a good thing going with new administration, lots to look forward to, and I'm eager to get to work. So let's do that. So part of the we have to do initially is we have to nominate a vice president. So I'm asking for nominations for vice president.
I'd like to nominate Brian Fox for vice president.
I second that.
Is there any other nominations for vice president?
I would like to nominate Jo Lynn.
She nominated you. Is there any other nominations? So at this point, we'll take a vote for Brian Fox for vice president. I guess we should do roll call, so there's no, Jill, what do you think? Yeah, yeah.
Ms. Doherty, could you just tell me who, I'm gonna call you one time, and you're gonna say Brian or Joellen, okay? Okay. Who are you voting for the vice?
Vice president.
Joellen. Okay. Mr. Fox?
Myself.
Ms. Guilford? Joellen. Mr. Huffman?
Right.
Ms. Metzler?
Myself.
Mr. Norris?
Brian Fox.
Mr. Rossi? Mr. Trotti?
Brian Fox.
Mr. Zimmerman?
Brian Fox.
6, Mr. Fox, 3, Ms. Metzler.
That's terrific. Thank you for the interest on behalf of both nominations. Now we have a situation where I was board treasurer. We have to replace that role. The length of this term is only till springtime, and then we'll have another election for the next fiscal year. So I'll open this up for nominations for board treasurer. Is there any other nominations? No? Okay. All those in favor of Mike Hoffman for treasurer, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Congratulations, Mike, you're the new treasurer. At this time, we make the following board appointments for various bureaus for the calendar year. It's the representative to Lancaster County Tax Collection Bureau for the calendar year 2025. Should that be 26, Jill? Yeah, for 2026. Typically, that's our business manager, Mike Stable. So we don't have, do we vote on that, or we just appoint him? Just appoint. So we are appointing you, as well as the next one for the alternate representative of the Lancaster County Tax Collection Bureau is typically the assistant business manager, and that's Tina Butler. The representative to the Chester County Tax Collection Bureau for the calendar year 2026 is Mike as well. And again, the alternate rep for the Chester County Tax Collection Bureau for the calendar year 2026 is Tina Butler. I've also, the next item on the agenda is the legislative committee representative for next year. Brian Fox is willing to take that on unless anybody else has a great interest in that role. Okay, Brian, so congrats. My term expires at the end of the year for the IU CAT board. Oh, geez, CAT, that's, Jill, you did that on purpose. No, CAT board, we don't do it. Yeah, cut and paste. For the IU rep is me. I'd like to continue in that role. And now we're going to do something a little different as far as assigning committees, roles. In the past, we had a lot of this sort of already in the works, and I think the only thing that we'd like to do as the chairperson has agreed to take these roles, and the first one is the Personnel Committee. I will chair that. I've asked Joellen to be part of that. Typically, we have 3 board members as part of the Personnel Committee. Is there someone who would like to be on the Personnel Committee? Basically, the role of the Personnel Committee is to deal with personnel, things that come up that require, short, quick actions that the district can come to us, and we deal with those things. So if anybody has an interest in that, okay, great. Thank you for volunteering. The Facilities Committee, I've asked Jerry Zimmerman, given his experience, to chair the Facilities Committee. So I'm looking for 2 board members to serve on that committee as well. I'll do it. I'll be part of that. Is there anyone else that would like to be part of the Facilities Committee?
Does everybody still pretty much attend all of them?
Yeah, we do.
This is just like to name.
Well,
yeah.
the Facilities Committee and all these committees where there's something that's being brought to the board, there is a vote that's had within the committee to present something to the.
Yes, yeah.
There is some say in that, whether you're going to bring a project or whatever to the full board.
Right, okay.
So
Does anybody else want, I've done it.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to,
Yeah.
is it,
No.
I'll do it?
Okay.
Okay.
I have a quick question. So if it's 3 people, everybody can attend, but if it's 3 people, they are the only ones who can vote,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
to bring something to the board.
Just
Yeah.
just to bring it out of
Yeah.
committee, but
Yeah.
for the most part.
But everybody can attend, but it's just the
Yeah.
people
Yes.
that are,
Yeah.
Yep.
But it isn't really voted on until you have the meeting, like this, yeah.
Yeah. Next up is the Policy Committee. Joellen does a terrific job with that, so I've asked her to continue in that role. So if anybody else would like to help her with policy and work with Jill?
I would like to.
All right, good.
Oh.
Mike and, super. It was Mike and Donna. Yeah. And then the Finance Committee is, I've asked Mike to chair that, given his employment, occupation, So if there's anybody else that would like to help out Mike with finance? Super. Need another volunteer? Alex?
Yes, I'll assist.
Okay, super. And then the Chester County School Authority is it's related to the IU. I'm serving in that role as well. They have the meetings the same night, so it just makes sense. I'll continue in that capacity as well. Plus, they feed you terrific food, so it's the only perk. And last but not least, the all-important Education Committee. I've asked Brian Fox to head that, so I'm looking for 2 people to assist him with that, in that role.
I'm interested.
So 2? Okay, there we go, great. That was Peter and Alex. All right, terrific. Next up, I need to read the resolution regarding meeting times. That in conformance with Act 175 and 1974 of the PA Legislature, the Octorara Area Board of School Directors will normally meet in regular session in the middle school on the 3rd Monday of each month at 7 p.m. And the board work session, open to the public, will be normally held on the 2nd Monday of each month at 7 p.m. in the middle school, unless the Monday of a scheduled meeting is a planned holiday and school is closed. In that case, the meeting will be held on Tuesday. There is no work session scheduled for July. Executive sessions will be scheduled before and/or after following each regular and work session meeting. The annual reorganizational meeting will be held on December 7th, tonight at 2026 at 7 p.m., followed by the December work session. The December 2026 regular monthly board meeting will be held on December 14th, 2026 at 7 p.m. That should have been 26. And that concludes, we need a motion and a second for that, I'm sorry. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? No. All right, and that concludes our reorganization meeting. So we're a little early, we'll take a little break, and then we'll fire up the next meeting at 7 o'clock. Okay, we'll get the regular meeting started. We already did the moment of silence and pledge allegiance and roll call, so we know there's no need to do that. We'll start right off with the approval of the minutes of the work session for November 10th, 2025, the Facilities Committee meeting, the Policy Committee meeting, the Finance Committee meeting, and the regular meeting of November 17th, 2025. Can I get a motion? Is there any changes, any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Minutes are approved. We now turn to visitors' comments portion of the agenda for agenda items only. I'm going to read a brief statement just as to refamiliarize everybody with our board policy 903 regarding public comments. Per board policy 903, public commenters should begin by stating their name and municipality and may provide one comment per public comment period, limited to 3 minutes. All comments must be directed to the presiding officer, and the board will not engage in dialogue during public comment. Residents, taxpayers, parents, guardians, students, and staff are welcome to speak on agenda items during the first comment period and on any district-related topic during the general comment period. Individuals with specific questions or concerns about a student's educational experience are encouraged to contact the appropriate teacher or building administrator. We asked all participants to maintain respectful decorum. The presiding officer may end comments that are inappropriate or disruptive to ensure the orderly conduct of the meeting. Thank you for your cooperation as we begin the public comment period. Having said that, is there any public comments? No? Okay. Okay, so we'll move to some presentations, and I understand we have one.
We do. We have one presentation tonight. I'm going to welcome to the front table here one of our social workers and our student information supervisor, Ms. Todd and Ms. Davis, our social worker, and our other social worker was not able to be with us tonight, but she had a huge hand in this too. That's Ms. McHale. So Ms. McHale, Ms. Davis, and Ms. Todd approached me with a great proposal that I think would be a tremendous community resource and support. So I want to turn it over and credit them for the work they put into this. And we'll let Ms. Davis take it away.
Awesome, thank you. It's nice to meet everyone. I'm Jen Davis. I am one of the school social workers. I'm currently doing middle school and high school. And then
Cheryl Todd, the district registrar.
So we're super excited about this project. We called it Octorara Brave Haven. And essentially it's a place where Octorara families and students can come to us and utilize and get essential items like clothes, food, household essentials, hygiene items. So like I said, that's going to be for any Octorara student or family. It's going to kind of create a confidential way for them to make an appointment or reach out to us if they need something, because it is usually hard to ask for help. And it will be nice to be able to have things on hand to help in those emergencies. So we picked out 2 rooms in the Octorara Annex. We've been working with maintenance to clean those out and utilize all the furniture and shelving and whatnot that we have there. So one room will be for food and household essentials, hygiene items. The other room will be for clothing, shoes, winter jackets, gloves, all that kind of stuff. We started accepting donations. We have a good amount of donations so far. We're looking forward to partnering with outside agencies and businesses, as well as working with different community organizations, and even trying to rope in our students and faculty, whether that's clubs or some of the CTE programs, to help them or let them be involved. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
Is that the gist of it?
We did do some Thanksgiving boxes for families in need, and we're hoping to do something for Christmas as well. So if there's any businesses that you guys are affiliated with that maybe they would be willing to donate gift certificates or something for families, we would appreciate those as well.
Does anyone have any questions?
Just, is there, like, as far as like different items like for clothing and can it be gently used? Does it have to be new?
Yeah, I would say gently used or new.
Gently used, okay,
Yes,
thank you.
yeah.
Oh, it does say that there, I'm sorry.
Nope, that's okay. And yeah, we'll, myself, Dawn, and Cheryl, will take it upon ourselves to begin with, to, make sure all the clothing is good, all the food is, not expired, all the hygiene items and everything, keep that all organized and clean. And then, like I said, hopefully once, we have big plans, I guess, this is just step one.
Taking
some
baby steps.
Baby steps.
Okay, logistically, how do you envision, like, getting from this, where the supplies are kept to the kids? Are kids going to be able to come to the annex building, or how do you see that working?
Like for, like people in need to take
Yeah,
that stuff? Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. So we'll partner with, the school counselors and administrators, as well as ourselves. It's gonna be by a referral basis. It's not gonna kind of be open to the public, if that makes sense. So it'll be referral basis. They can make appointments. So one of us will always be there to help them get whatever they need.
Super.
And then we'll keep data and tracking and make sure that all that's,
That's something we are hoping to use the students for as
Yeah.
well, to help us keep track of the inventory and keep things current on the shelves, and so.
Terrific. That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Clothes-wise, is there any place we can see, because, like, sizes? Like, if you find a certain family in need or something like that, and you know certain sizes, or any way you can shoot that out or something we're looking for,
yeah,
clothes for kids 10 years old, or infants, or older kids, or something like that,
Right.
that way we can just,
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, we do have a good majority of clothing donations so far. We just kind of have to get it set up. But yeah, if there's, a specific family that needs a certain size, like you said, we're hoping to kind of use like the social media, and I know we got a new communications director, I think is her title, who made this cool flyer. So she's going to be a good hand in this as well to, let parents know and let the community know what we have and what we need and whatnot.
maybe that's something else they could give us, like an update, or like during board comments, something just like, another way of reaching out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I had my mic on. No, I think it's a great idea. So if a parent's watching or they hear about this, they can just scan the QR code and then register.
Yes.
And
so
then-
the QR code is not active yet. Don't ignore that, but it will be at some
Soon.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it says seasonal drive, so are you aiming more towards, obviously Thanksgiving just passed, but for Christmas time or?
Yes, yeah, that's the goal. Christmas is sneaking up on us. I feel like we just finished our Thanksgiving drive, but yes, that's the goal, for Christmas drive for food and toys, and gifts.
Thank you so much for the work you've put into this and for bringing it to us tonight. Are there any student clubs in particular that have linked up yet to even, I'm picturing like, do we have a young future business leaders or something like that that could do even practice making their own Facebook page, or any of, like, take a hand, work with the communications or something? But if there's any clubs you've linked with in actual management of it?
No, not yet,
Okay.
but that's the goal.
I
think
love it.
I
That's
think
great.
there's so many cool clubs here
Mhm.
that will definitely be able to help out
Yeah.
and benefit from.
We're
Yeah.
trying to get as many students involved as we can.
Yeah,
One, to promote it, and two, to show them community.
Yeah.
That there is needs here, and, there's ways they can help and give back. So we're hoping, so far, we've only contacted Mr. Patika for the CTE kids to build our shelving units, and, and trying to get them on board with that. And then we're taking baby steps. We're hoping to have rooms up and ready after the first of the year, so we can have families come in and start going through
Mhm.
things.
thank you so much.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Okay, the following informational items. Our CFO, Michael Stabile, Chief Financial Officer, will attend the PASBO Officer Training in New Orleans, January 28th to 30. That will not be terrible. Mm. All right, terrific. The Octorara Board of School Directors approved the general fund report for period ending November 30th, 2025.
So moved.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? All right, that's approved. Business Manager's report that the Octorara Board of School Directors approved the list of bills for payment. Michael? This is where you read like the amounts and, that's all right. I have it here, if you, real quick. You want me to read it?
Cafeteria fund, $43,352.75. General fund, $4,163,348.98. Capital projects, $4,098 for a total of $4,211,300.73.
Can I get a motion to pay the bills?
Second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? All right, pay the bills. Recommended action items. Since this is our only meeting in December, we will need a typical motion second and then a vote on these items. Item A, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the performance-based energy savings agreement, Amendment 1 termination notice with McClure Company. Can I get a motion?
I'll second.
Any discussion? None? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That item A passes. Item B, that the Board of School Directors approve the Nutrition Services Department Resource and Procedure Guide. Can I get a motion?
Second.
Is there any discussion? No. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Letter C, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approves the benefits bookcase services with Roshini Group for benefits administration.
So
Need a
moved.
motion.
I'll second.
All right. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Letter D, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the Cyber Charter and CTE enrollment agreement with Commonwealth Charter Academy for enrollment in the Octorara Homeland Security and Protective Services Program. Get a motion. It's been moved in second. Is there any discussion? No. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion D passes. Letter E, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the addendum with Valley Forge Educational Services for Student A.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Letter F, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the signal services quote to repair the non-functioning flashlights on Route 41 at a cost of $19,753. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Discussion. I'd like to, this is a little bit ongoing, and we've gone back and forth with the township regarding these signs. After this is done, we start with a clean panel. I would suggest that we negotiate with West Fallowfield a current agreement that's not dated back to the time I graduated from high school. Yeah, they did.
Candles.
They did.
Candles.
Yeah. Thank you very much. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Letter G, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the quote with Navigate 360 for behavioral threat assessment platform and comprehensive school threat assessment guide training bundle at a cost of $11,993.60, inclusive of a one-time startup fee of $5,400. Can I get a motion?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Letter H, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the quote with Frontline Education for budget analytics subscription effective January 1st, 2026 through June 30th, 2027 at a total cost of $10,831.84, inclusive of a one-time startup fee of $1,500.18. I get a second? Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Letter I, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the agreement with Penn Medicine EAP for the Employees Assistant Program, EAP, and Work-Life Benefits Program, WLB, at a cost of $20.50 per eligible employee per year effective November 1st, 2025 through October 31st, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Letter J, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the change to the Octorara High School Student Parent Handbook. Can I get a motion?
So moved. I'll second.
Any discussion?
I just have a question. It takes out the self, is this yours, John? If parents come to the school by mistake with a hip knife or something, because it's part of their job, then that's not treated as a weapons violation on campus. We have kids in CTE programs that could have, like, I don't know if the cosmetology kids have like straight razors or I mean, I think bodies could disappear in the CTE wing with the equipment that's back there. Like, so do we want to remove, I think I know what you're trying to do with taking that out. If you need to, then that's fine. But I saw a couple of situations where it could be inadvertent, truly an inadvertent situation. And we would want them to come forward, so.
Yeah, so you're, oh, wow, it's really loud. So you're correct, obviously, in that. So that was a reason why we kind of put the safe harbor provision in originally anyway, is because we do have situations where our students, some of our demographic of students might be utilizing tools that they might leave on their person or not think about, and we left a provision in the handbook where if those students were to come to us at the start of school and say, hey, I forgot this, I want to let you know, we can confiscate that, and then no harm, no foul kind of situation. But upon review and discussing that with our Director of Safety and Security and with Dr. Dukevich, we really wanted to align with what board policy is. The recommendation is to remove that provision because it doesn't specify in the language what a weapon actually is, right? So we don't want to get in the situation where we leave that open where it's, say, God forbid, a student were to bring like a handgun and say, hey, I forgot that I had this in my, no, it's not the same, and we would be treating that as a weapon. That would be a violation. In the policy itself, in the board policy, it does allow for some leeway from the superintendent specifically to look at situations where we could determine whether or not it is deemed a weapon at the time or not, depending whatever that weapon is, right?
Yep.
Like, so I think there are certain exclusions that we talked about CTE students specifically. We talked about, pen knives versus, large blade knives or other things. We don't want to get into the weeds too much, but we need to be somewhat consistent in terms of how we treat weapons on campus. Plus, there's a new provision now through the state that new guidance from the state that we have to report every single weapon violation to the community. So we want to make sure that all of the language that we have in our handbook aligns with school board policy. I think that's really what we're shooting for here. Dr. Dukevich, you wanted to add anything to that?
Well, I think Dr. Proper articulated it perfectly, but yeah, the new school code is requiring some things that all districts in the Commonwealth are grappling with, just how to address appropriately and to follow the new school code to the nth degree. So again, we just want to simplify, make sure that our handbooks are aligned with policy. And the policy, as Dr. Proper suggested, allows right now for us to make special circumstances if something really on the fringe exists that
okay.
we should look at on a practical and sensible
Okay,
level.
that's
Okay,
great.
thank you,
Thanks.
Dr. Proper.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, terrific discussion. Can we get a vote? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Letter K, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the update to the custodial and maintenance staff procedural guidelines. Need a motion?
Second.
Second. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Letter L, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the overnight field trip for 10 students in the engineering and drafting program to attend Seven Springs Resort, Seven Springs, PA, for the Career and Technical Student Organizational State Conference on April 15th through the 18th, 2026. Can I get a motion? Any discussion? All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Okay, resignation approvals. That the Octorara Board of School Directors accept the resignation of Miss Mallory Griffin as a math teacher and fall cheerleading coach at the Octorara Middle School, effective to be determined, hired as a teacher on August 15th, 2023, and a coach for the 25-26 school year. Can I get a motion?
Second.
Did someone second that?
Yeah.
Joellen did? Terrific. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Letter N, that the Octorara Board of School Directors accept the resignation of Miss Marissa Templeton as varsity girls basketball assistant coach effective November 21st, 2025, hired for the 25-26 school year. Need a motion?
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Letter N passes. Letter O, that the Octorara Board of School Directors accept the resignation of Miss Christina Ruth as head track and field coach at the Octorara Middle School effective October 23rd, 25, hired for the 23-24 school year. May I get a motion?
So moved.
Thank you. In a second? That was Jerry, I believe. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Moving on to hiring approvals. That the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the following supplemental bonus points. David Thaler, 1 point at $620. Robin Lewis, 3 points at $620. Tabitha Wallace, 2 points at $620. Andrew Reynolds, 3 points at $620. And Kiera Wadsworth, 1 point at $620. Can I get a motion?
Second.
Second. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Letter P passes. Letter Q, that the Octorara Board of School Directors approve the following change in salary due to graduate credits earned. Elizabeth Scroggin, she went from Masters 15, $81,946 to Masters 30, $84,000 and $84,167, which is step 6 to max. Can I get a motion? Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Which which moves us to my report for the CCIU board. Basically, I'll keep it real short. It was the main topic for the evening, as you can imagine, was the preliminary budget talks and the impact. The IU was a little bit different with the impact of both the federal and states' budgets being delayed in passage. So with that being ended, you know, they're on a better track as far as not having to borrow money of the $25 million that was agreed to, that they established a line of credit. And that was the gist of the meeting. I have told them that once it gets in the heart of the budget cycle, that we'll be expecting a visit from them. Again, since we have so many board members that can go over the CCIU's budget, because it's a completely different animal than ours when it comes to just the sheer volume of it and also the way it's constructed and paid for ultimately. So that, November 19th. All right, which takes us to old business. Is there any old business or new business? No new business. Is there any other items and announcements for anybody? No? No? Okay, which moves us to visitors' comments in general. So if you have a visitor's comment in general, as stated earlier, come on down and give us your name and your municipality. If you have a public comment. Anything? Seeing none, that takes us to administrator comments and announcements. Elena looks like she's going first.
I'm ready. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Elena Tahau, and I am the principal at the Octorara Intermediate School. Congratulations to our new and returning board directors. On behalf of the PTO, I would like to thank Glen Run Farms for the use of their games for the Fall Fest. This Wednesday, December 10th, is the K-5 Family Holiday Literacy Night. And we hear there will be a very special guest taking time away from his work with his elves to visit us. The festivities begin at 6:30, and the PTO Holiday Shop will be open starting at 5 p.m. This Thursday, December 11th, is a 5th grade chorus concert. We have over 60 5th grade students participating, so it should be pretty spectacular, and the concert begins at 6:30 here in the high school auditorium. And then next Tuesday, December 16th, is the 3rd and 4th grade chorus concert, which also begins at 6:30. We invite you to come out and enjoy the sounds of the season as performed by our very energetic elementary students.
I have a couple of announcements. I'm going to start with a little business. I shared with the Education Committee a month or so back about a project that I'm working on at the high school. As part of our commitment to continuous improvement, our high school is looking at conducting a comprehensive time study to better understand how instructional and non-instructional time is used throughout the school day. The study will allow us to gather feedback from stakeholders, including parents. You'll be seeing some surveys being sent out shortly to discuss scheduling and what a student's schedule might look like. But it will allow us to look at our analysis of class period lengths, transitions, interventions, comparing our structure to other high schools, obviously, around the area. The goal is to determine whether our current schedule best supports student learning, engagement and well-being, or if adjustments are needed. And we think that we will need to make some adjustments to the schedule, but what they are at this point remains to be seen based on the data that we're going to collect. We started the time study window today with teachers, so we're gathering probably around 1,000 data points from teachers this week, just in terms of how they're utilizing time. And then we're going to take a deeper dive into the way our current schedule is structured and what the pluses and minuses of that particular schedule are. And essentially, we're going to hope to come up with some results to share with the board with some recommendations about how we want to move forward with a possible new schedule for the upcoming year. So I just wanted to share that and kind of put that on your radar, as there will be some surveys being sent out. You'll see some information from me directly here in the coming weeks. I also wanted to share just what a unique opportunity our students had, particularly our boys basketball team, but also 2 busloads of students that we were able to take to Philadelphia last week. I don't know if you're familiar, but our boys varsity basketball team played Kennett High School at Xfinity Mobile Arena on the 76ers court on Monday last week. And we coordinated, of course we would like to take in everybody from the school to go see this opportunity, but it was at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Monday, was it Monday or Tuesday? And so we had a couple of buses. It was a first come, first served basis. Part of their admission to coming to the trip was to bring food items. So we made a stop at the Octorara food cupboard, made everyone get off the buses in the rain to take a photo op, but we dropped off boxes of food to the food cupboard and then got back on the bus and went down to Philadelphia for what I thought was just one of the most memorable experiences that probably of my career, but for the kids as well. Where we were able to go down and watch our kids play on the court, right? We won the game, which was even better. And then the students, we took the students to go get dinner across the street, and then brought them back. They were able to see the shoot around with the NBA players, and we stayed for the NBA game, 76ers versus the Wizards. But just a really unique opportunity for our kids, and something that'll be a core memory for them, as well as for the adults that were able to share that with them. And it was just neat. I would just say the memory of walking in the Xfinity Mobile Arena and saying, "Welcome, Octorara and Kennett High Schools," on the Jumbotron, and just so many memories. I have some pictures that I'll share with you. I'm going to share with Joey to share with you as well. So I just wanted to share that. Just grateful that we were able to take them, grateful for your support on that. And then lastly, just to share, our choral and band concert is next Thursday evening at 6:30 in the auditorium as well. So please come out and support our high school folks. Thank you.
Did Gene do Norman, the coach from the Hoosiers, have him measure the basket to see it was the same height as the one back in our little rinky-dink
He didn't, but he
gym?
was disappointed that they weren't kidney-shaped backwards.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know if we can play on these square ones, but yeah, no, it was really neat. We even had, I will share, we even had a gentleman from the Point sing the national anthem, and then one of our local announcers did the announcing, and just, again, great opportunity for kids, and hope we get to do that again at some year.
Great. Any others?
I'll just quickly piggyback on Dr. Proper, because a lot of logistics went into making that opportunity even possible for kids. So Dr. Proper and his team had to do quite a bit to make that a successful trip. So kudos to Dr. Proper and the team. And because this is our only meeting in December, I just wanted to wish the Octorara community a very happy holidays and to have a safe and very relaxing long break that's coming up very soon for everybody. So I'll end there.
All right, it takes us to board comments. Is there any board comments? No? None? Okay, I have,
Well,
Jerry does?
Something real quick.
what?
I just wanted to welcome everybody here, all the newbies and everybody that got voted back in, and I want to piggyback off Brian. I think it is going to be exciting to see, because it's really strange.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, there's a lot of new faces and stuff, so it should be really exciting to get to know everybody and see what everybody's strengths are and where we'll be able to really work good as a team. I really feel that it's going to work out nice.
Is there any others? Joellen? Mike?
Well, I just wanted to say welcome to everybody, and all the new faces and returning faces. For line number F, did you? I do agree with you. About the lights and talking about that.
Oh.
However, you want to do that the next time we meet in January.
Yeah.
F for the flashing lights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wanted to.
Well, that's
I
just going to
agree.
involve a discussion with West Valleyfield Town, and
Yeah.
we'll figure that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
I marked it and totally forgot about it. of course, you know I'm going to do this. With the engineering and drafting at Seven Springs, are we helping them this year, or is that all up to them fundraising?
We set that up.
Because I just remember that it's always been the kids' responsibility to come up with the money
Yeah.
for it. I wasn't sure if this year we're going to help them along or not, so that'd be something.
Yeah, we had set an amount that we could contribute towards
Right.
stuff like that, as I recall.
Yep.
I'd look into that.
Okay.
It was 3,000, yeah. If there's none, I'll conclude. I wanted to extend a great appreciation to Scott Cullen and band, various age groups came out to the Ackland Christmas tree lighting on Saturday, and it was extremely well attended. There was several hundred people there. It was a magnificent night, and I know the band was just at Westchester the night before, so I was really thrilled with the amount of kids that came out to give the event a boost, and it was just terrific. It was a terrific community event, so I really want to thank Scott and the whole department, and the kids especially, for giving up a night again to go do something like that. So it was appreciated. And again, real quick, looking forward to seeing what this group can do with this school district and putting us on a course forward. I'm beyond excited about it. So looking forward to it. Okay.
Sorry, can I interject something?
Yeah, sure
I
can.
mean, adding my warm welcome to everyone again. The one thing I wanted to highlight, since Dr. Perry is not here this evening, I want to make sure the community all is aware of this Wednesday, December 10th at 6:30 in the Octorara Middle School hub. That's just down the hall with the really nice furniture. There will be a meeting to follow up on the school safety concerns for the middle school specifically that night. So I hope that the community will feel free to show up that night and engage with Dr. Perry. I believe as well as Mark Bristow, our
Yes, our Director of Safety
Yeah.
Security, Mr. Bristow, will be here
will be there
too.
as well.
Yep.
So an important follow-up to the concerns that were raised. So wanted to call attention to that happening on Wednesday.
Thank you, Joelle. All right, the following meetings. Reorganizational meeting was held tonight, obviously, in this room. There will be an executive session for personnel down in room 102 following this meeting. The facility committee meeting will be Monday, January 12th at 6 p.m. in this room. The next regularly scheduled work session will be Monday, January 12th at 6 o'clock in this room. The Policy Finance Committee meeting will be Tuesday, January 20th, 2026, 6 p.m. in this room. And the next regularly scheduled board meeting will be Tuesday, January 20th, 7 p.m. here as well. The Education Committee meeting is Monday, January 26th, 6 p.m. Up at the hub. All right, can I get a motion for adjournment? Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, meeting's adjourned.